Hello everyone, and today I'm actually here discovering that there's an entire multiverse. An entire multiverse of different creatures and animals, and apparently a lot of these multiverses have creatures that look very fused to mine. Well, the creatures from my multiverse, at least. So I decided to document these and tell you guys about these and do monologues for them. One of them is a right white desert lion. The white desert lion is a thing that is covered with spikes, but also not for harming people, but to consume water. How much it is the size of a regular tiger? It is. Roughly, it does consume water from the ground itself. It can use these thorns, though, to defend itself from natural play. And here we have the toucan bear, known as two bear. The two bear is very, very unique in very many ways. You see, it can fly for one. It covers ground. It pretty much does whatever a toucan and a bear can do. In besides that, it does have teeth, but the teeth are actually inside of the beak, not outside. Obviously, it has the head of a toucan and has the proportional body of a bear, making this one of the most weirdest ones I've ever discovered in my life. Most people in my multiverse do just avoid this thing because we do get the heebie-jeebies. But there are things called two-pair riders who do ride these creatures in a very amazing fashion during the two-pair race. And here we have the oval water dragon, also known as oval dragon. For what I can discover from any part of the multiverse, this thing just looks like a fusion of a water creature that is called a sea dragon and another creature that is called an avocado. I do think I do have trouble with that name sometimes. And apparently it's a flightless bird fused with this tiny sea creatures, but it is the size of the bird, and it's remarkably huge. These creatures sometimes go in flocks. These creatures are kind of extinct, so we do not mess with them, and we do try to get as much of them in the aquariums as we possibly can to save them, and hopefully we can start. They will start breeding, and we can start releasing them, having new variations of these creatures roaming the seas. And here we have the scorpion dragon. I mean, scorpion snake. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the bearded dragon. The scorpion snake has two clams to hold down his prey, and as he ejects the poison, he bites to swallow the thing whole. Don't know why it does this. Sometimes it will use a stinger just to defend itself from other creatures. Some people are able to have this as pets, but you do need to assign the proper forms to have one. It is roughly the size of a cobra, but this is truly one of the most dangerous creatures that we do have in the multiverse. And here we have a, a animal that I cannot understand and I cannot say no matter what. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I had to Google search this, but this is a polar bear and a pangolin fused together, known as the pangolin. The pangolin is no other than a creature of very strong nobility. 80% of its fur is made out of strong scales, as the tail is a strong piece of armor. This polar bear is able to go into itself, rolling into a giant ball that some people do rot on. Now, the only thing about this creature that is truly uncomfortable is the fact that since these are riding Pokemons and they are in between from a desert place and a snow area, These are used for pulling things like icebergs, or pulling down trees, morally morally for make keeping the peace with other creatures in this multiverse. Truly amazing. Here we go. A bug that I literally cannot remember the name of, but also fused with a peacock. This bug is able to. This is the size of a peacock. It's able to fly, and it has the majestic wings, and also with the weird eyes as well. That is used to hypnotize people. This bug is morally able to. As he flies, the wings will pop up and to go forward. This creature is definitely known to be in a more grassy nature terrain. But in these are how much they're very friendly. Some people do not like them very much because they do get the heebie jeebies. Now, one of the creatures that I think are truly majestic is a creature that is apparently fused with a jellyfish and an octopus. A jellypus, as I think people are calling it nowadays. Pretty much this thing glows in the dark. It's just a very beautiful, majestic creatures. And the fact that these creatures do go in herds. They're able to grab things with their tentacles for then they can eat them as they shove them from inside. Now, sometimes, if you look closely, you can see through it and see that it is an octopus inside of it. But also, sometimes it's very dark and unclear to see as well. A creature that I don't know what it's fused with, so I can't really tell you the size of it in any other form of the multiverse. But I can tell you that it is fused with an aardvark, so it is able to dig and eat bugs. With the claws, it is able to dig very ferociously and very big as well. So it's able to build very big dens and it makes holes and it does leaving room for other bugs to move in themselves. And the last creature of the day is probably one of the most majestic creatures in my multiverse. That is a fox deer. A fox deer is one of the most majestic creatures in the multiverse. Truly majestic. They don't harm people and they don't do damage to people. They what they will do is they will literally run around, and since they do run in herds, you will see a flock of them running through fields. I say since they're the size of a fox, they are very small, and so they are very cute. Some people do keep them as a pet. Now, there's some countries in my multiverse that you can keep these as a pet. It is not illegal, but some they are pretty. It's pretty illegal. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy this adventure for the multiverse. Well, my multiverse, and I'll see you later. Oh god, that voice was a very difficult thing to pull off. And I am sorry there was not enough talking. There was some people in my last TikTok saying that I definitely was rambling on a little bit too much at the start. So I was like, let me try this. And I think I like this better, where I instantly jump you guys into the story, where you guys get the storyline and you guys get the voice. So I may do this more often. I hope you guys like the voice for the character for it. I am very lenient on changing it. I personally like it, but I want to know if you guys like the character who's talking to you in that multiverse. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the story. I hope you guys love these creatures. I have thousands of these. So yeah, I can literally do this for hours on end. Okay? And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.